Well, Idahoans are looking for relief at the gas pump, and some think it's finally come. President Joe Biden announced the United States is opening up the oil reserve to ease the pressure on high gas prices. And our Andrew Bartline joins us now after speaking with AAA here in Idaho. Andrew, will the oil reserve lower gas prices here in the Gem State? It's a big question a lot of people are wondering.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's not that simple, Shira. AAA says potentially, but even then, it's going to take some time and depend how the global economy reacts. The average gallon of gas in Idaho is up to $4.43. According to AAA, that's the highest in state history.
Well, things are pretty horrible right now. We're at $4.50 a gallon, looking for some kind of a solution.
President Joe Biden announced his solution to release an additional 1 million barrels daily from the nation's oil reserve. For context, AAA Idaho spokesperson Matthew Conde says the United States produces more than 11.5 million barrels of oil per day.
Short all the way around. Putting a little bit more back into the system at least signals to the market stability is coming.
Conde says stability is needed, as a barrel of oil currently costs around $110. However, the average U.S. reserve barrel costs less than $30. The point of the reserve is to stockpile oil when prices are low, so the U.S. can utilize that oil when it's needed, such as a time of war or economic turmoil.
But this is a step in the right direction to give some relief at the pump.
But Idahoans shouldn't expect this relief to come immediately. All 4 oil reserves are located along the Texas-Louisiana Gulf Coast. Conde says none of that reserved oil would make its way to Idaho, but pumping an extra million barrels into the nation's supply could ease prices in places like Idaho, but it's going to take some time, months even.
The immediate effect is going to be in the Gulf Coast. It's going to go into refineries down there. It may lower the national average.
Conde adds oil prices are an international game. He says the global system is short about 6 to 7 million barrels per day. This is partly due to the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, called OPEC. OPEC includes international oil leaders such as Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and United Arab Emirates.
Their intent is to keep their product expensive and valuable. And so by doing that, they sometimes increase supply to crush competition, or they restrict supply to try to again drive prices up.
The United States oil reserve isn't unlimited, and how other nations respond, like OPEC, will play a substantial role in what we pay at the pump.
Just to assume that what we do has this corresponding result, that's a little too simple. We have to see what all the other components do.
The United States oil reserve caps out at 727 million barrels, and the United States has an interest in replenishing the oil that is used and taken from that reserve. Typically, once prices stabilize and balance out, that's when the U.S. looks to replenish, buy gas when it's cheap, sit on it, and use it when it's needed. Shira.
A lot of great insight there. Thanks, Andrew, for breaking that down for us. And if you're looking for the cheapest gas around, we have an interactive online map to help you out. Just text the word gas to 208-321-5614 and we'll send a link directly to your phone.